You know, so I went like, oh yeah, my closet looks nice. And now if I look at it, the hangers have all gone. And the hooks that were in the ceiling I threw away as well. So now I own less, even though I've been going through all of that, and I know, okay, I might be buying another t-shirt, but I've always said that I'm not gonna wear a white t-shirt to this orange skirt. You know, that white t-shirt just fits to, like, you know, pajamas, or if I'm actually wearing this, you know, the light blue shorts. I know I go into details that doesn't interest anyone out there, but me, I'm interested because a few years ago, 2014, I was going through my closet as well, and I was owning leather handbags in pink, in a dark green, in a dark red, like a wine red, and in a sort of, in a beige. These colors I had, so they would go to a beige skirt and a leather skirt and two shorter, thicker leather skirts, and with those I was always wearing stockings during winter time, and they weren't really, you know, so, you know, during summer I needed different clothes. So I was having my closet organized totally differently, and the thing is, then it felt okay, it felt perfect. And since then I own this orange skirt, the linen one that I have never ever worn. And since then I own the greyish linen skirt I have never worn. But the very thing is, I don't really have, you know, then I was wearing short leather skirts that went until here, and I was wearing golden and silver t-shirts that were kind of plastic at summer times, because in the city you don't go by bike, you go by bus, so, you know. But now that I'm living here and I see what it all, you know, what it takes to go out shoveling the snow in the winter time. It might snow, it might rain, so if you shovel, you sweat. You cannot really wear like the snow pants and the snow jacket. If you wear them all winter long, you kind of go, oh, I should maybe wash them like every other day. But that's not possible. During winter, stuff is just not drying that quickly. So yeah, for then it was okay. But I was like, and I have to say, I had the same regime. So it was always this streamlined look I was going for. So I had a light, like a camel brown, thick leather skirt that was like a mini skirt. And so to that, a white t-shirt that was a knitted, kind of a real slim t-shirt I was wearing, or a golden, also kind of plasticky t-shirt. So the white one was having golden threads within the knitting. So these two would be the only t-shirts that would work with that thick leather skirt, because, you know, a knitted t-shirt, even during summertime, it would feel cold and fine, because any other t-shirt would just look too cheap on that, you know, thick material of that leather. So it's also always about, when I have some kind of a plastic short, I can wear some kind of a cotton t-shirt, no problem. That one works. But if you have like I had a kind of a, I had a long to the knees, brownish, light brown leather skirt that was having the parts that made the skirt, the leather, stick together, was a stitched, a knitted kind of a embroidery. And with that one, it was holding together. So that one was in the front and in the back. And it looked like, you know, it was also going all around my waist. And it looked kind of yeah, very, not Indian because of these, that embroidery thing that it had. And it didn't look hippie at all, even though that band around my waist, I could just put it together and then it would fall down, maybe 2/3 of the skirt that was itself going to the knees. So that one was a very special skirt. So with that one I was wearing light, like pinkish kind of woolen like sweaters, but I was cutting the arms so that they would look like a t-shirt. So that one kind of fits me real nice. Things that I kind of, a woolen sweater you can cut, because if it's one of those knitted things and you've washed it and it all went like felt, interweaving a bit, because you've been washing it too warm and moving it too much within that washing, that's what you end up with. So that one you can cut real easily. So that one I did, and I still own one of those sweaters that became a t-shirt. So that one also would work, because there was this kind of it was like Nappa leather. It wasn't that thick kind of leather the other mini skirts were made of, but it was still a huge piece of material that I was wearing during summer and autumn times. So with that top that also was kind of a bit heavy and not just a cotton t-shirt, that would match in my eyes. I could say yes to a style like this and actually go out like this and feel dressed very chic. So then I was owning leather trousers. I had one real slim one that was a bit wider. I grew into it, I got fatter, so I was wearing that one too as a slim kind of leather trouser. That one was cool. Even throughout summer I was wearing that one when I was real slim, so I was kind of freezing in the evenings when we were sitting beside the fireplace. So also that one was the same shade as the one mini skirt. That one I could wear with that knitted t-shirt, the white, that had this golden thread within it, and even the golden t-shirt. I had a golden t-shirt would go with it, because I always want to have something that is a bit lighter on the top, so the pants can be some kind of beige. So if the gold then is a bit a lighter shade than the beige, beige is just a bit like a golden color too, then it would fit for me. So now I was actually diving in all these colors again and looking at my stuff, the very few things that I own, and because I have it all in the shelves now I know how much it would be if I actually put it into for moving, like into something, like into the biggest jacket. I would put all the clothes, not actually take another bag, like a litter bag, a rubbish bag, and then put all the clothes in there. I could do so, but it's kind of stupid. It's better to just have the biggest jacket, the Carinthia, and put all the clothes in there, and then have something like the arms of the jacket folded and make a knot, and then also maybe a thread is needed to hold it all together. Doesn't really matter, just easy solution. And so if I actually now go and buy some kind of a trouser, I need to be able to change trousers once I travel. Like if I leave Switzerland and I'm somewhere where I cannot buy stuff, and of course people go without anything, so I'm really over prepared again. So, but I want to be able to wash clothes, and so I want to be able to exchange clothes and feel well, like if it gets hot or cold or whatever in the future. I don't want to go buy clothes anymore. I just want to be done with it. So I had a green pair of, yeah, it was a kind of a, it was trousers, but I tell you, they were so heavy because I bought them XXXX large. So during winter time when I was homeless, they were like going 1.5 all around me, sort of. So I was really warm because of all the air that was enclosed within that material going all around my legs and stuff. So I was warm during winter time with that one and wearing, like, you know, sneakers. I wasn't wearing winter boots in the city. It's not necessary to do so like here in the country. Snow here is 30 centimeters, so you need to have like rubber boots or real winter boots. So I was going through all that in my mind, and now I feel like, oh yeah, the 2 hangers, I will just keep them, so if I get home during winter time and my jacket is wet, I can hang it up at the place it is warmest. And then also, if I wash something, I have just 2 hangers left and 1 hook above the bathtub in the bathroom. So that's it. But the whole row with those clothes that were hanging down there is gone. Because honestly, once I've been starting to wear something, I won't put it into the shelf without washing it. So once it has been cleaned, I don't really have to have it hanging loose. It's clean. I can fold it and put it into a cupboard, right? It doesn't have to be hanging out in the fresh air so it doesn't start to mold or to stink or rot away. So that one was the thought about having those hooks in the ceiling and then the hangers and just hang up the clothes. I've done so since 2014, I guess. I had the clothes on the floor, on a carpet. I had it on the floor, on just laying on a kind of a dirty or plastic style carpet, but on rubber plastic bags, so that I would have a layer separating that silly carpet from my clothes. Yeah, so that I could like distinguish, this is my closet and that one is just the carpet without my closet clothes and all. So yeah, yesterday I've taken away the display from the computer, so my minimizing and minimalism is getting extreme. I'm really not owning that much anymore, and I will try to kind of give away the flowers, the laminated ones, for Christmas to a church, like art, but I won't charge. I will just say, yeah, it would be nice if, like, once I get there, he's surely going to give me the money for the ticket. So, you know, the laminating machine, 25 Swiss francs, the laminating plastics. I'll start again.